Hi, I'm Jack Plotnick. I thought I would just buck tradition and start with the Q&A, so if anybody has any questions. See, the thing is, I'm sober now, and I may not be at the end. I want to thank Janet and everybody at Southwest for having us here. It's an honor and a thrill. And I want to thank, I'm going to keep this super brief, I just want to thank, there's so many people here tonight who helped me make this dream happen. And so I just want to thank all of you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys, and thank you for bringing all your tremendous talent and passion to this. And thank you guys, all of you, for coming to see it.
Well, we'll be back, but we will, even though he's trying to fight with you. We'll be back for Q&A. And you have ballots. You have ballots, you can vote for this, it's eligible for an audience award. So please remember to do that.
Hello, hello. Hi there. Wow. Q&A.
Yeah, welcome, congratulations.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else you'd like to bring up?
Absolutely. Okay, so first I want to bring up the lead producers, Rachel and Ed. You guys can come down. We have other amazing producers. If you guys would stand up, please. Mirage and Dan, and just stand up, the producer, please. And, bring up the actors that were able to come tonight. So please, if you were in this movie, come on down. Johnny, Marisa, Patrick, and Lee, and Sandy, Mike. Come on down, please. Also, some of my co-writers were here tonight, Lee and Sam and Mike. Okay, so. Yeah.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on how well you handled your technical difficulties earlier.
Oh, pish! Is that a word?
It's a word.
Let's hear it for these actors, please.
So we'll throw it out to the audience in just a moment, but I'd like to start it off by asking.
Mike, are you hiding? Dr. Bod, is he here? Okay. Okay.
Come on down. Sorry, go on. I was just gonna say.
Yeah, I'll get on a spaceship. So yeah.
So I'd like to throw it out to the audience. Does anyone have any questions? I'll repeat them once you've said it, just so everybody knows. Yeah.
How long did production last?
The question was, how long did production last?
We shot. It's crazy, but we shot this real time in one day. So it was all very quick. It was actually 10 years of pre-production, one day of filming. Pretty amazing. Yes. Any other questions?
Next question.
Yes.
The aesthetic of the movie was very pronounced and a big part of it. Can you talk a little bit about the inspiration for sort of what we saw the aesthetic of the movie?
The question was
bringing up aesthetic, I gotta say that Seth Reed, our set designer, is here, and I would please stand up, and Jenny as well. Actually, anybody who worked on the film, please stand up and just wave to everybody, because there's so many of you beautiful people here tonight. Yeah. Seth, you're a genius, and I said 70s future, and he went, well, how about this? But yeah, it was amazing. And so, well, I don't remember what the question was, but I just had to say, Seth, I love you. It's so good to see you back. Yeah, my
real life Jack's apartment looks like the spaceship, and it always has.
I'm a little obsessed. But also for such a big part of the aesthetic, because this was such an homage to the 70s movies I loved, was the effects. And I have to bring up Billy Brooks, my effects supervisor. Please come down. He created this world, and he amazed them. And could the rest of the effects people just please stand up and wave? So many brilliant people put in so much time, and thank you guys. Thank you so much. I mean, yeah, I heard, you said there was something like more effect shots than the original Star Wars. Come down here. What was that? It was like this insane number of effect shots you had to do. What was that?
I think Star Wars had 250 or something.
How many did we have?
465?
Star Wars in the dust.
Yeah, yeah. And most of that done in the middle of the night in your bedroom on your computer.
You?
Yeah. So, thank you.
Next question. Here's one here.
I have one for Matt. I was wondering about the beard. Was that scratchy? The beard?
Wondering about the beard.
Was my beard scratchy?
Yeah, because you're usually clean shaven, so.
Sure. A little. Slightly coarse with a couple little patches of gray. Same consistency, just a different color.
I find scratchy.
No.
I was also wondering about the glove. Is that a Nintendo glove you were wearing? Or Sega?
Resemble a power glove, but you should ask Jack.
That we actually removed his right hand, but only for the filming. That was a robot hand. That was, yeah. But you're feeling okay now, right? There's just a small scar.
It's back.
Yeah.
All right.
What was the glove?
I feel like that was something you had.
Look, a lot of the props in the movie were in my closet. What do you want? I'm obsessed with the 70s. But the glove was created by our robot specialist named Matt Munson, and he did a lovely job. What I love about that glove is, again, it's a military requisition, so it's actually sort of more like 1950s, right? It doesn't have that 70s feel, because it's a pathetic and very cheap-made robot hand that Ted got.
I have another question for the cast. I'm just curious about sort of getting into the style of acting and that sort of this very specific era and tone. If anybody had, could you compare by watching other films from the era?
Not really. I mean, I think we're all probably children of the 70s, and because I'm 42 years old, and so I had a sense of it. I had a sense of it anyway. And if I can offer this, when Jack came to me and Sam and the other groups that did the play, he basically said, "Okay, guys, just come to my living room. It looks like this anyway. Let's do the ice storm in space."
Yeah.
So that was kind of our template, was that repressed, unexpressed, longing, frigid, cold, but the humor coming out of all of that. That was kind of what we were going for. So I think the style came naturally. I also think that obviously this cast gets the style so well that we didn't really have to research it or look at anything in particular. We just had an understanding, and I think the language helps that.
Yeah, awesome. Anybody else want to comment on it? Nope. Okay. Next question. Yeah, in the green.
What draws you to the 70s so much?
What draws you to the 70s?
That decade fucking rocked! I'm sorry, I did, and also my family's all here today. Just give a stand-up wave, Plotnick. I love my childhood. I have such vivid memories from that time, and I think, part of me, but I think the aesthetic of the 70s was the best, and part of me, I don't find it cheesy. I love it. So I think it was the first time that the artistic flavor came into every aspect of design, and it was, I love it. I have a lot of respect for it.
Awesome. Well, I've been told we have to wrap it up, so I just want to remind everyone to vote on your way out and congratulate the filmmakers, the actors, and everyone involved.
Thank you guys so much.